Funny Navy story time. Let's talk about officers trying and failing to relate to us enlisted, shall we? Now, if you've ever been somewhere when a really high mucky muck shows up, you'll know that they don't just show up alone. They've got a whole retinue with them. Someone who drives them around, someone who holds their really important papers, someone who wipes their ass and escorts them from place to place on base. And pretty much the more important you are, the bigger the crew you have. One time, in particular, we had a pretty important mucky muck show up. How important? He had a crew of like 20 assistants, all ranging from senior enlisted to lower end junior officers. And yeah, we tried to accommodate them as best we could, but it was a small base, and when they showed up at the department, we only have one smoke deck, so yeah, there was a number of officers and senior enlisted hanging out on the smoke deck with us regular plebs. Most of the senior enlisted and seasoned officers didn't pay us any mind, but yeah, there was a number of JOs who apparently wanted to rub elbows with the peasants. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, sir, just smoking and chewing. Oh, chew. I've always wanted to try that. Do you mind if I? Oh, no, for sure. Yeah, go ahead, sir. I didn't think anything of it. He grabbed the can and in a very amateur way, grabbed a pinch and packed a lip and gave me the can back, and we stood there coking and joking for 5-10 minutes. I had my spitter bottle. My buddy was spitting on the ground next to the smoke deck, when all of a sudden that officer started to look a little green around the gills. And I realized he wasn't spitting. He'd been gutting it the whole time. You ever seen a grown-ass man go from having a full-blown adult conversation to all of a sudden trying to hold his guts in? Yeah, so that's just something we tried to do. Sir? I'm fine. Something just turned my stomach all of a sudden. Sir, I'd spit that out, like, right now, if I was you. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm sure I can... Oh. Will you excuse me a second? He then proceeded to blow chunks all over the smoke deck, in front of subordinate, peer, and superior alike. To the point that he couldn't continue the base tour. That mucky muck was pissed. And when we got asked what happened, I don't know, sir. He asked for a pinch of chew and almost had to call medical on him. But just a word to the wise, if you're going to try to hang with us, you might want to know whether or not you can actually hang. What stories like this do you have? Stitch your comment below and have a nice day.